As always, define those travels as you can. What's going on, everybody? Hello, goglings, gogletites, gogorifics, gog peoples, goggers, goggles, gogs. What's up, everybody? I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to Pen and Pixels, episode 166 of Pen and Pixels. It is Thronebreaker time, and we are just about done. I think we're basically 2 sessions away. I was hoping I could actually finish it today, but because of limitations with the schedule, because my country is stupid and comes up with dumb daylight savings time ideas, as a consequence, the session's going to be a little limited today, and so as a consequence, I don't think we're going to be able to wrap it today, but certainly this month we should have it done and be moving on to what comes next. Before we get into that, just a couple of reminders about ways to support us. If you have not done so already, please consider following GOG.com. That is always appreciated. Please make sure to check out, of course, our channel, and please, while you're at it, sub to our channel so you can get some of the awesome emotes that you see here, custom sub badges and things like that. And please consider checking into our individual streams and such, because that is also appreciated. We have, many of us have our own individual subsystems and Patreons and things like that. So that is always appreciated. And with that said, let me turn on that. There we go. Hi, everyone. Good to see you all. Hope everyone is doing well. It is good to see you. For those of you, normally I have a stream on my own channel before this. I was not able to do that because of life circumstances. So that is Adventures of Middle-earth, which has been rescheduled for next Tuesday. But I am with you now doing this. And just as a quick note, I'll be on this channel today, and then I'll be back on my channel on Friday, streaming live with the power of ArvBox, my mobile portable rig, from the International Conference for the Fantastic in the Arts. I've already got my badge holder all ready to go. That is going to be happening Friday through Sunday, and I've actually got a panel and a reading that I'm doing there. So I'll be there Friday night streaming my Esper Genesis sponsored campaign live and in person, and then I'll be streaming my Infinity and Beyond campaign on my own channel on Saturday also from there. So we will have a couple of those remote things, and then I'll be back home for a couple of months whilst I do stuff here, and I'll be streaming from here. So that is the deal with that. And yeah, I'm totally in agreement on this whole daylight savings time. Not a fan. I don't care what we do. I just want to stick with it. This going back and forth thing is nonsense, and it's a relic of a bygone age. But I note, by the way, with some irony, that as I was getting ready for Thronebreaker, I was watching the Brexit vote, which was just taken. And for those of you who don't know, the Prime Minister's deal was roundly defeated again in the Parliament. And it just struck me how breaking thrones in real life is sometimes just as interesting as breaking thrones in a game, he said. Anyway, I'm looking forward to playing this game today. One last thing I do want to mention, just because a week from today is going to be the launch of it, and it'll be the last time before I speak to you before it launches, and that is this. Oh my goodness, why is that in front of my face? That is this, the Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library. This is my fully D&D 5e compatible adventure, which is being published by Alligator Alley. We're launching the Kickstarter for this a week from today. It is a levels 1 to 3 adventure designed to take you from level 1 to 3. It is system based on the D&D 5e system, but it is setting agnostic, which means you can drop this library into any city that you like. It also has some pre-created characters as well. It is both an adventure and a source book, so we will actually have contributors. We've been collecting names for contributors for people that are going to, as we hit stretch goals, be adding tomes to the library, which is going to be pretty neat. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm very excited to see how that happens. It is one of many publishing projects that I'm involved with this year. So this is the one that I'm able to announce so far. And so, yeah, Tales and Tomes Forbidden Library launches on my channel a week from today at noon Eastern. So I am looking forward to that. It'll be a good time. But we got Thronebreaker today, and I do want to mention, one last thing I want to mention. Next Tuesday will also be D&D with GOG. Storm King's Thunder will make its return, and so that is going to be very appropriate, the whole D&D thing I was just talking about, because we have our wonderful GOG stream team is going to be back with you next Tuesday as they continue their search for Through the Eye of the Allfather. Before I get to I just want to mention one thing about Thronebreaker, which is, so as I say, I think we are just about done with Thronebreaker. I'm very close close to the end of this map. There is one more map after this, but I understand it's a lot smaller. I still don't think we're going to get done today, though, and the reason is because I'm only going to be streaming today until 6 p.m. Eastern, because at that point I'm giving way to Blackheart because of the difference in daylight savings time, and again, I hate all of this and it sucks, but he has been generous enough that next week we will be streaming our full 3 hours, but we will be starting a half hour earlier, so we'll be going from 3:30 to 6:30 Eastern next week, and Blackheart is going to start his stream a half hour later because he's a good guy. And then the week after that, I will again be streaming from 3:30 to 6 again, and then after that, Europe will do what we have already done, and we will all be caught up and all will be in sync again, and all will be right with the world. So that is going to be the deal with stuff. It's going to be awesome times. Also, guys, I do not want to have fights in chat over daylight savings time, and especially not with phrases like that. So I disagree strongly with the view, and I think we can just let it go now. Let's not talk about it. Not a big deal. Let's get into game playing, but let us please treat each other with respect. That is important within this channel. Let us please do that. Thank you. Okay, let us get into some Thronebreaker, because the time is going to be the case. Drop it. Done like 84. Drop it, please. All right, let's do it. The time has come. Thronebreaker, you're upon me right now. Blackheart is not in the schedule. Oh, that's right. He changed. I'm sorry. You're right, Lakey. My bad. Yeah, that's right. He was supposed to be streaming today, but he's not. But I still have to be done by 6. I still have to finish up by 6, though, because I have stuff that I have to do. But I forgot that he's actually not in the schedule. That's true. But I think next Tuesday, though, I think he is in the schedule, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So, I think. I have to double check and see, but I think he's in the schedule for next week because I talked to him about this. So, but yeah, I forgot that he changed for today. See, I'm telling you, it's all the stuff. Okay. Yeah, we are just about done, as I said. I think we've got, like... Yep. That's all that is left. We've just got this stuff that's right here. So, we've got this one right here, up this way, and then this. So I've got these ones here, and then I got to cross over. Yeah, so we should be able to finish this map and be well into the final map, I think, by the next time. From Drogovit, Grand Royal Huntsman, to Ragbard, Lord of Temeria, Mahakam, and the Pontar. My lord, I offer you my sincerest apologies. I failed in my task. We were forced to cease felling. We simply lack the necessary labor. Men are falling like flies, dying from disease and festering wounds. We've abandoned camp. I've sent items of the greatest work to Vizima and locked chests. However, I will not be returning to the capital as I'm in no condition to travel. I have a wound on my leg and rot has already set in. It has been a true honor to serve under your command. Damn. This place, I don't know why anybody ever tried to conquer Angerin in the first place. I need to actually double check and see, because I don't remember in the lore as to whether or not this was like some incredibly important, like, strategic location, because otherwise, why would you do this? Like, it's just like, it feels to me like everyone who goes here, it's just a disaster, you know? Well, but I think gangrene sort of is, they think of in terms of rot, even if it's not realistically the case. Ooh, I just need 370 more wood, and I'll be able to build the last thing. That would be really cool.
One day, the quartermaster approached with news to report. Alas, bad news.
Your Grace, our food stocks have near run out. And about villages, folk have naught to spare, not even to trade.
The Queen dispatched small groups of scouts. They were to scour the countryside for hunting camps, beekeepers, charcoal burners, any souls willing to trade food for coin or goods.
I feel like they should just run and get out of this swamp.
The first scouts came back around dusk.
What is this?
The last 3 detachments returned not at all.
Ugh.
At first, Meave suspected they'd
Left
fallen
all the
prey
gold
to
in the
monsters,
wood.
the beastly or Nilfgaardian kind.
Man.
Later, she
So
learned the
close.
men had left naught of their belongings behind. She'd been soft-hearted toward deserters. This lot decided they, too, would give it a try. That night, Meave lay still but sleepless. Beneath thin covers, she was cold, hungry, irate.
So see, the deserters were like, I can do this because I didn't hang them. Man, this is the wages of me being too kind. I was too nice, chat. I was too nice. That was the problem. Too nice. Okay. And the slow... I mean, if I could just trade gold for wood, like, I got plenty of gold, but it's the wood that's the issue. Okay, let me go down here. Arvin Iron Fist, exactly. It was that day that I... It's, exclamation point game. Down like 84. Exclamation point game should do it.
The sky.
There you go.
Any sunbeams to slip through this twisted thicket scatter in the milky mist below.
Depends, Echo.
Thus the marsh abides in a state of perpetual twilight, wherein a sense of time and direction are easily lost.
Echo, it depends on whether they're going through a marsh or not. I feel like marshland is just universally, is there anyone who likes the marshy biome? You know what I mean? Like in any game, like some people like the winter biomes type of things, like the winter settings, or they like, you know, even sometimes desert settings, I would argue, and stuff like that. But I find very few people are like, yeah, sign me up for swamps. I mean, I'm sure there are some, but I don't know.
As the force moved along, a glow appeared in the trees.
A glow?
The Lyrians squinted, their mouths agape in wonder. An orb hung over the water, pulsating, humming. It circled the soldiers, darted off a distance, then hovered as if waiting.
A will-o'-the-wisp, that is,
whispered one of the footmen.
Believe it's keen to show us something.
Okay. Well, I mean... Wait a minute. No.
Or lure us into a trap.
I don't freaking follow
Stay away.
will-o'-the-wisps.
Leave it be. That's an order.
The light flickered still,
Yeah.
and the soldiers
exactly.
stood so mesmerized
Louisiana
they could hardly
residents,
turn their
right.
eyes away. Later that day, as they waded through muck, they wondered where the wisp might have led them.
To
Wondrous treasures they imagined now falling to bolder men, and the very thought made them sick.
That's true. We'll see, because, like, I mean, I was just thinking about the fact that I have a whole book that's written set in a swamp, or at least the first half of it is, and, just, you don't follow will-o'-the-wisps. Like, find me a story where you're like, it's a good thing to follow, like, you know the drill. You don't follow will-o'-the-wisps. They lead you to bad places. Or, as the French Canadians would call it, the Canadians in chat can help me, feu follet, right? Wondrous treasures like trench foot. Exactly. God, look at my morale. Nothing I can do about it, too. No shrine around here. Oh, God. Alright. Okay, here we go. Battle time. Come out wherever you are. A moss-covered boulder protruded from the green, fetid water. The Lyrians breathed a cautious sigh of relief, but perhaps dry land was finally close at hand. However, when they drew closer, they discovered it was no stone at all, but the shell of a monstrous behemoth. This is totally a Dark Souls monster. Can I just say, this is the Dark Souls battle. Yeah, I guess that's true, Marinda, but not commonly, right? She's pretty good. I like this setup. Alright, spawn an Arachis hatchling, cooldown 13. Savage bear. Whenever a unit appears in the battlefield, down jump by 1. Okay. So we need to destroy this savage bear, huh? Alright. Alrighty. And what else can we do? Let's put... This is a standard battle, right? So... Okay. Yeah, it is. I do think so. I mean, I'll say that, so there is just a story mode, which is originally what I think they thought I was going to do, because that's one of the focuses of this game, of this channel, but I've actually enjoyed playing this. I like some card games. I'm not wild about, I don't like Hearthstone, I'm not wild about Magic the Gathering. Lord of the Rings on card game I really wanted to like, but I don't for multiple reasons I won't get into now. But I really liked, I mean, I love Slay the Spire. And I think there are certain games that are sort of fair. This has just got wonderful attention to detail. And the thing I like about it is that, so some of it is kind of so-called basic Gwent, but a lot of it is sort of specialized rules, specialized battles. There are so many different battles you play in the game that have nothing whatsoever to do with fighting creatures. There's one battle where you have to outdrink your opponent when you're in the Dwarven realm. And like, so you have basically a set of cards which are a bunch of tankards of ale. And so it's kind of a puzzle figuring out which tankard to drink at what time or whatever. So I like stuff like that. And I find that I've enjoyed doing that quite a bit. I also think the story's good, a lot of the graphics and animation, I like the music, so I do think it's fair. It's a fair and balanced game. Some of the fights are very hard, and some of the fights seem very easy, and some are in the middle, but in general, I like this kind of thing. Now, if you really hate card games, then obviously don't get this, but I don't think this is your standard, like, there are so many different methods of card games and stuff like that. Oh, no problem. Why do I enjoy this as opposed to Hearthstone? I'll tell you exactly why. Because Hearthstone, to me, is mostly a set of... I never feel like I can settle down in Hearthstone and really see what I'm doing. I feel like Hearthstone is just a matter of like, you know, play this, all right, hurry, all right, play this, and like there's a timer, you've got your other opponent waiting for you to go. So I find that it doesn't, I find like I don't have time to really think through my options, so to speak. And also there's not as much variety. Like you have different cards for sure, but the sort of ways that you are trying to win battles in terms of not every battle in this game is about just defeat all the enemies. A lot of battles in this game are about, you know, complete a particular objective, make sure that this wagon survives. And in the narrative sense, that's because you want the wagon to get from one place to another. So I just find that the game has details that I like better, and it's sort of a faster moving story without being a faster moving pace of play, and that sort of works. So I dig it. Also, I highly recommend Slay the Spire, by the way. It's real good. What is not good... Oh, yes, that's right. See, my turn. Yeah, gameplay plus storyline plus details are awesome. Now, again, it's not perfect. There are definitely some things that I'm like, ah, man, that I get frustrated with, but in general, I'm a fan. I'm also the fan of killing this guy. And death. Alrighty. And I think that's good. Okay, so I need to destroy this thing. Ah, this will be perfect. So the way we're going to do this is very simple. We are going to put down one of my sappers. And that will allow me to destroy... It's going to be a right good levy. That. Big and beautiful. That. 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 Now the only problem with this is that it's going to create an... Yeah. But they'll come out that way. So it's not perfect, but I'm damaging that guy as I go through, so... It's the only problem with having the archers here for this. Okay, let's see. I didn't want to play these ones. Let's see. Damage 3 units by 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Dead. And passed. I will happily pass as well. Okay, so this is good. This means that I now have my opportunity. I win the round. Those ones go away. And he stays up. And I still have the advantage, I think, because I've not only won the round, but pretty close on cards. That worked out pretty well. Okay, let's see. I don't need Xavier for this. That's pretty useful. This will be good. So this... So now the other thing I like about this is that this creates... Yeah, and definitely, I think there's some people who find Thronebreaker more of a commitment. You know, the thing about Slay the Spire is you can just jump on, play a game, which is usually an hour or less, and then you're done. Whereas this game, you know, you can obviously save it at any time, but it feels like you're invested in more of a story. But I kind of like that. It really is a kind of card RPG. Other thing I want to point out about this, by the way, is so that last battle, you saw me doing a lot of direct damage stuff. I have to win 2 rounds of Gwent, so I've won the first round. For the second round, I have a lot of these things which are going to control the different rows. So I don't know if you've played Gwent before, but you've got the ranged row and the melee row, right? So I'm going to end up placing a pitfall trap on each of the rows, then I'm going to drop fire on each of the rows, and lastly I'll use these guys to damage everyone on those rows with fire, and I have my slinger that can move them back and forth between rows. The sum total of that, I hope, is that I'm going to have a pretty sweet setup in terms of not being able to get cards out without having them be damaged. So, at least that's the hope. Hey, Hadnix. Okay, sounds good. Sleep well. Okay, so let me do that to begin with. Okay. Mahakamel. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place... It's going to kill you. Alright, and we're going to put that other one over there. Now the only problem with this is that Knickers can sometimes be... Knickers can sometimes be obnoxious because he sometimes eats things, and I need him to not eat things here. Because that would be problematic. Alright. So yeah, so this is going to be his plan, and that's fine, because next up...
Are you mad? Don't shake that!
Next on this goal is this, and then fire down below. Oh, I should have placed them up there. I wasn't thinking. Oh well. Alright.
This could hurt.
Put that there. Now we got fire on both sides. And that's going to hurt them, hopefully, most turns. Yep, like that. Anywhere he places it, he's going to have to drop the pit trap, and we're going to have this going on. That's fine. I'll tell you why that's fine. It's fine because of this.
Looking to dance, mate?
All of you people are dead. Oh, shoot. I should have... Darn it. I forgot that I could have killed someone else off. That was my bad. I screwed that up. Right. Nice. Okay. And now, let's see. Now we'll throw down a sapper here.
Stop your yapping and start digging.
Yep. 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 55 to 1 is pretty good, I'd say. Okay, 56 to 8 is still pretty good, I'd say. Good. Alright, and then let's see. Yeah, this isn't really going to help all that much, I don't think. So, no, I want to lay him down last. So let's... Okay, we'll save that for the moment. Okay. Yep. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to move... Okay, so we want to move that guy, this, and this. Alright, and now we deploy you.
What you looking at?
1. Alright, 75 to 1 with one card, I feel pretty confident here. I'd say this is a pretty good chance. Yeah. Whatever with your Elder Bear. Easy. Easy every time. That was not much of a fight. That was good stuff. Okay. Still need to get up to 3,000 wood, but we're getting there. Alright, so now we go up here. Okay, let's make sure we're going the right way. Right. Nope, nope. Gonna open this up here. Congratulations, you discovered a card that can be used in the Gwent multiplayer card game. See, that's what I mean. Look at the just such detail of the art. I love these animations. Okay. Now we got a puzzle battle, which is going to be the last of the puzzle battles that we fight here. And then we go up here and then head left for the last set. So, let's do this. Also, I think I said hi, Hadnix, but hi if I didn't. Alright, puzzle battle. Knicker's Adventure. Oh, Knicker's Adventure. Knickers is, by and large, a polite dog. Bullshit. Who heels, shakes paws, and on good days even sits when instructed to do so, especially when his ears are given a good scratching beforehand. One day, however, Knickers strayed from the Larian retinue, lured by an appetizing scent. The wafting aroma led him to a cavern from which not a single light escaped. To enter or not? He pondered it for a moment, licking his snout and tilting his head. In the end, he decided that the world belongs to the brave. He then let out 2 quick barks and leapt into the dark. Help Knickers reach the end of the cave without turning back and collecting all soup and wine along the way. Use your leader's ability. Okay, puzzle, special rules, short battle, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Damn. Okay. Move Knickers to an adjacent... Okay. What? I don't understand. What? I don't... Oh, it depends. I've seen some emote spam. I don't understand, though, what... Why can I not play him? Wait. What? So I can only go in with the... I can only go onto the skulls? Is that the idea? Okay, no, I have to go here. Alright. So I have 50 moves to do this. Alright. Okay. Alright. Has to be this way. Okay, now we have to... Now we get to it, so... So, bump, 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 bump. Ah, okay, okay. I think I got it. This is gonna be... If I don't want to say what this is reminding me of yet, but... Wait a second. Okay. This reminded me of the Bard's Tale. It's reminding me of Bard's Tale 4. There's these energy puzzles that you have to do in Bard's Tale 4 Barrows Deep. Which, I don't know if you heard, Kilgore, that I ended up winning that the other day, Bard's Tale 4 Barrows Deep. But one of these, you know the energy puzzles where you can only light one crystal at a time? And if you go over it a second time, they all go out again? So, alright, so let's see. If I go here... So I have to end here. So if I go up here... Oh wait, I only need to get soup. Right? Reach the end of the cave. So I need to get... Alright, I need to have collected all the soup at the same time. So actually, I don't need to go here. I'm guessing. So... if I go, like... Okay, I think I see how. Right. Right. Right, but then you have to get to the end of the cave too, though. Okay. What? What? So what? What the hell was that? So that's the end of the cave? So I can't, so that has to be the last card that I get to. Okay. 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 It's not very clear, but okay. Makes it easier because it means that I know I have to finish up there. Right. So far, you know, this is mostly just like you have to do this. Okay. Yeah. Right. And yeah, all they needed to do is put a little symbol to make it clear that that's the end of the cave. Like, not a big deal. It's just like, oh. Right. I mean, that's really easy. Compared to the Bard's Tale puzzles, that's like no problem. Did I get anything from that? What the heck was the point of that? Was that just the save knickers thing? Okay. That was fine. I don't know what that was about, but alright. Ooh, hey. New markers added. Where? Where? Actually, I know what that is, but I don't actually think there were any other markers added. I disagree. I think actually all the markers have been gotten. I mean, maybe there's one up there that wasn't there before. Oh. Anyway, I had to go this way anyway. Story time.
In evading Nilfgaard's banners, Meve led her force into Angren's wildest reaches. The foe could not attack the Lyrians there, yet hazards of another sort befell them. One day they reached a quagmire too vast and deep to ford. So the Queen summoned her engineer, Xavier, and called on him to build a makeshift bridge. By nightfall, he had drawn up plans.
We shall start by laying abutments, then drive piles into the mire.
The depth?
We dropped plumb lines. 4 L's.
Consumed by the plans, Meve did not see as Xavier slipped a line off his shoulder. By the time she felt it on her throat, she feared it might be too late.
Xavier?
I long awaited this moment, when we would be alone.
What?
You die now, Majesty, and with you dies Lyria's, the whole North will to resist.
Xavier was the traitor?
Hell.
What died was the Nilfgaardian rallying
Oh
cry
my
in
god,
Xavier's throat.
Xavier!
At the last instant, Gascon and Reynard rushed in to save the warrior queen, and thus proved their loyalty beyond any doubt.
God damn, Xavier!
Your Grace. Your Grace.
Wow.
There was no answer,
that twist.
but Reynard could hear her breathe. Maeve would live.
It's a good thing I kept both of them. Man.
It was several hours later
Xavier.
when Maeve finally came to.
God damn it, at that
She
French
opened
name.
her eyes, then Gascon and Reynard helped her to her feet.
Wow. I had no clue it would be Xavier. Even the way that he set up his story, like the way it was, the way the whole story was designed in the first place is like very far away from thinking it's him. Wow. Wow. Well, you know what? Xavier's not been as useful anyway, so.
Careful, Your Majesty.
I should have been more careful earlier. Damn it. If you two hadn't,
No need for words. You needn't mention it.
I couldn't disagree more. We're due for a long conversation. First of all, I owe you thanks. Second, my trust in you both has been heavily tarnished. I believe that goes without saying. Yet today you proved beyond all doubt that I can rely on you. So I thank you.
I knew that Gascon and Reynard couldn't be dirty though. I think I'm glad that it was Xavier in a way. Yeah, because I liked Xavier as a character. Wow, I did not see that coming at all. I want to go back too and see if there are any hints of that, because I feel like that's completely out of left field. Like there was never any clue that he was. I mean, was it all a setup? His whole like I'm burned face guy. Like I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad that Gascon and Reynard. I like both of these guys. So
To serve under your banner, Majesty, it is an honor.
yeah. Ooh, Reynard with the Odo Plus. Reynard has evolved. It's like Pokemon, but higher risk.
Likely I'd have put it differently, but Reynard seems to have the right idea.
Very well. We've reassured ourselves of admiration for one another enough. We've matters to which we must attend. I trust as I lay there dead to the world, you did not sit about with your thumbs up your bums. Have you at least learned why Xavier betrayed us, sided with the Empire?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Your Grace. The rogue who lunged at you, in truth, was one Gwalter ep Luinoch, a Nilfgaardian spy.
How did you ascertain
This
this?
discovery you made how?
We found in his toolbox a concealed compartment, letters inside. Though encrypted, we managed to decipher them. They were the Grey Rider for you to read.
The swine. An Imperial spy in my ranks this whole time. But to wait so long to strike, why?
He'd only just received the order. Another letter in the box, signed by General Eb Dahi, stated, to Gwalter ep Luinoch, eliminate M at first opportunity.
Wow. Because I'm getting too close.
Honourless bastards. They'll stop at nout.
Now, Maeve, you'll gain nought by getting riled. No sense to it. This is good news, in fact.
Is that so?
Think. Ep Dahi had a spy in our midst. He knew our movements, had his eye on us, his finger on the pulse. He knew our plans, who we parlayed with, and yet he didn't order your assassination. For you posed no threat. Well, clearly so much changed.
Yep.
Congratulations. Nilfgaard fears you now.
Yep. Same way. I felt the same way from the actual beginning. Same way. And Gascon, I really like Gascon, and I like his voice actor too. Voice acting is really excellent in this game too. But that's exactly what I thought. I basically felt like, well, I guess I matter enough to try to assassinate. Maeve matters enough
And
for her
rightly
to be
so.
assassinated.
Just a moment, that makes no sense. He saved my life in Mahakam, on the bridge.
He did, for he had to.
In one of the letters we found, Ep Dahi orders Gwalter to watch over Elder-in-Chief Hoog. The Scoia'tael in the mountains was sent there by Nilfgaard to recruit dwarves, but their commander, the Vixen, they feared she'd attack Bruva himself, something Eb Dahi wished to avoid.
Naturally. For someone else could seize power, someone not so neutrally inclined. Someone more likely to aid me, gods forbid.
So if I had sent both these guys away, I would have been screwed, is what we're talking about here. If I had sent both these guys away. What about his horrible...
But we found him in the rubble at Rosberg, midst the ashes.
Precisely what placed him beyond suspicion.
We suspect Walter enlisted with the Edenians some years past. Infiltrated that army.
He had a hand in Rosberg's defense. Then, when the time was right, he lent that same hand to its demise. Caused an explosion that tore a hole through its walls. It worked, but at a price. He suffered severe burns. If not for our medics, he'd have...
Stop.
Evil
So it
me.
was not elves who brought about the fort's fall as he claimed.
A filthy lie to stoke the fires of racial hatred. To stir conflict and chaos and rage that would make the realm of Edirn waver and fall.
Man.
If we're to judge by Rayla's actions, he was rather successful.
Bastard. Yet even so badly hurt, in such pain, not for a moment did he drop his mummer's act.
Yep.
I've heard much of Nilfgaardian spies, Your Grace. They're trained from childhood, face constant indoctrination. They do anything for the Emperor, anything and everything. As soon as Gwalter spotted a chance to join our ranks, to be at your side, he took it, exploited it ably.
To be brief, I've traitors all about me.
Your Grace, you resent our actions, I understand, but...
You, Willem, the Cad Caldwell, Gascon, Gabor, finally Xavier. Tell me how. How am I to trust anyone?
You can't. Amongst all the realms in the north, you're Nilfgaard's sole rival. One remaining threat. All other rulers either soundly defeated and enchained, or tails tween their legs, they've donned Nilfgaard's leash. The Black-Clads will do all to destroy you, if not upon the field, then in secret.
They will fail.
With an assassin and a quick, sharp blade.
What's left? Prayer. My little A2 is sure to turn and take Nilfgaardian gold sooner or later. Ugh. We've talked enough. We must form up. Move on.
Majesty, you ought to rest. You stand swaying. Your step can't be too sure.
Only my horse needs step true.
Maeve, you've just about had the life chopped out of you. No time to play the hero.
I'm not Gascon. Quite the opposite, actually. These damn swamps, they terrify me. I wish to get the hell out and never, ever look back.
The Aruga lies near. I sent scouts ahead. They've secured a barge. We can sail to Red Lobendon.
Splendid. Sound the horns. We march.
Every time I see Red Lobendon, I think of the chain restaurant in America, the seafood restaurant Red Lobster. We sail for Red Lobster. And freeze steak and surf and turf. Like, just like... Oh, man. That was cool. I had no idea that was coming. I did not figure Xavier at all. Translation of Nilfgaardian to Gwalter ep Lenog from Duke Ardal ep Dahi, Grand Chancellor, Commanding of Army Group East. Eliminate M at the first opportunity. She has ceased to be useful, and it is time to put the Lyrian guerrillas to sleep before they present a true danger to the Empire. Once you've carried out your orders, go to the Rivia Palace dressed as a beggar. There you shall receive further instructions. Yeah, suck it. Looks like it didn't happen. Did it. Did it. Now I've got to actually, like, replace Xavier. Because the good news is, I have other people besides Xavier. Yes, I do. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Dagger 2 blades. Give 1 charge to units with deploy. Oh, you can repeat the deploy. Okay. That's pretty sweet. So you can give a charge to units with deployed order abilities and then repeat the deploy ability. That's pretty goddamn sweet. Yeah. My boy Reynard. Okay. Yeah, but I just thought that was because he had seen his city destroyed. I like the fact that earlier on, there was a moment where I thought if I acted in a different way, I would have lost Xavier, and I'm like, I've got to be careful not to... And I partly decided based on my concern about losing Xavier. Now that should have gotten rid of that punk. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that morale, though. That morale. Okay. Can I get this, where's this question mark that's been mocking me? Yeah. Can I go there? Darn it. I can't. Oh, well. Alright, so we're going to go up here. What's up, Dizzy? Dizzy, you just missed the twist. The twist. Okay. It was a twist, yep. You're approaching an important moment in your journey. You can choose to continue or not be able to resume any unfinished activity in this area. Check this out. 10 quests, 8 puzzles complete, 11 standard battles, 9 out of 9 golden chests. Let's do it.
Sandflies and mosquitoes blanketed Maeve's face and neck. She did not bother to brush them away. She'd been in Angren long enough to know more would come in their place.
Your Majesty,
Reynard called from behind.
our scouts have returned. We've a large force of blackclads on our tail, infantry and horsemen, and they draw nearer.
Blast!
Maeve wiped away the sweaty hair stuck to her brow.
What say you, Reynard? Shall we give them a fight?
We're but a few miles from the river where a barge awaits. It makes no sense to battle now.
Yeah, I was going to say, too, that, like, I was just going to be like, yeah, see, that's because you can't trust French-sounding names. And then I'm like, am I right? Gascon? Reynard? Am I right? Could you summon Pierre and could you summon Jacques to the tent? I was just like, I guess it's not about the French names.
Though near her strength's end, Maeve stepped up her pace. She could not wait to stand upon a barge deck and leave Angren's infernal bogs behind.
Hell yeah.
Alas, in place of the promised vessel, they found only severed moorings.
No! No, it can't be!
Suddenly, Maeve drove her fist into the trunk of the nearest tree. Fortunately, a soft and rotted one.
This isn't so!
Suddenly, she realized that she could create blocks of wood and began punching the tree over and over again. As she built over and over, she found that she could create many wondrous things. Soon she discovered that there was strange stuff known as redstone, which she found she could use to do all sort of wondrous activities. And that was how Thronebreaker, the Minecraft edition, came forward.
Your Grace, have mercy. I stepped away but for a spell,
Croaked a scout, pale as a ghost.
and thieves jumped out the underbrush,
Oh, yeah, and there were
fell
locusts.
upon it,
Yeah.
whole band of them. A white-haired warrior, a minstrel, and a lass what had a bow.
Well, is that all?
Interrupted Gascon.
No vampire sat upon an ass with no saddle? You cocked up, man, damn it. Maeve, what now?
The Queen turned back towards the swamp. Between the trees, she glimpsed a golden sun glimmering upon a banner.
We'll
Yep.
discuss that later,
Said the Queen, drawing her sword.
provided we survive.
Let's do this. All right, Nilfgaard. Battle of the Yaruga. And so, rather than board the barge, Maeve mounted her horse. Furious with her misfortune, she clenched her jaw and led a charge against the enemy. Should I ever come upon those thieves, she thought, I will have my vengeance. Story battle, shortened battle. All right, so only one round, which means no need to hold back. Gonna let it all hang out. All right. What we got out on the field? Boost self by 2. All right. All right, that's good. I certainly don't need Knickers because he's going to come up later on. That's pretty useful, actually, because of Reynard's ability. This is good. Let's do it.
Everyone,
Are you
rally
not
to
in a
me!
tag?
Drive them back!
Drive her back.
Ah!
Ooh, the music, though.
Wise choice.
Okay.
Alba!
Alright. Oh. This. 1, 2, 3. Destroyed. Oh, yeah, I actually watched that. I enjoyed that, Cat Pig.
Order!
God damn it, Knickers. I think Knickers just ate my Maha Kamel. Knickers, you seriously just ate my Maha Kamel? Really? Knickers, really? Really? Is that how we do things now? Really? You just eat ale. Is that what you do? Oh, wow, Dizzy. No kidding. Ah, I love this music.
Life is mine now.
I've talked about before the fact that my father had a Fulbright scholarship to Bulgaria. And so he brought back this thing about the Bulgarians' women's choir. And it was just, like, they sang like this is a very, at the time, it was Eastern, European thing. And it was super cool. Like, really, really neat. Okay, it's a little early. I want to put this up there, but I'll do it
I
right
smell
now.
a leak.
Yeah, right? Dizzy, super cool. Like, this got this real power to it.
I'll relieve you of that pouch.
There we go. So far, so good.
Wise choice.
All right. And you're dead. So far, so good. What's up, Butt Spikes?
To the Nidloir! Company, forward march!
Problem is, I need to kill him with one shot here, and if I can't do that... yeah, see, I can't do that. I was going to say I could use him... Nah, I can't do that. I gotta wait. Because if I use it on him, it's just going to boost him after the fact, so it's wasting...
Alba!
There we go. So let's see. Unnecessary, but I had to do that because of passing. Alright, 81 to nothing. The problem, he's got 6 cards left to play.
Yes.
Nes Tedatu.
Destillat Seifel!
Embrace the druid. Oh my god, so many cards.
My boots got sand and plenty in them.
Yes.
Nice. So he has to put cards down there now.
Seifel! Draw and cast down!
Come on, stop with the drawing cards thing.
Scheiß!
Yes!
Your Grace.
Got him.
That was
First
brought by
try.
Vanguard.
I had a big enough lead. Yep.
Near the battle's end, Meve faced a black-clad officer. Nimbly dodging his strike, she countered. The Queen's sword sank deep, the hilt rattling his breastplate. A rush of hot blood covered Meve's hands. The winged helmet toppled from the
Thank you.
officer's head, exposing a sweaty face, gasping for breath.
Nin! When?
Before the queen stood a ruddy-haired boy with long eyelashes. He was Willem's age, perhaps a bit older. His body slumped, then disappeared beneath the malodorous foam atop the murky waters. Meve cast away her sword as if it had burned her hand.
Oh, thanks, Miranda. That's interesting.
Majesty, what is it? Are you hurt?
Reynard said, rushing to her side.
Just in my
No,
heart.
I'm not. It's fine. Give the order to march. With no barge, we must walk to Red Lobington along the riverbank.
Your Majesty, we must tend to the wounded. Use the rest of the day, I wager.
We ain't time enough for that.
Interjected Gascon.
That was but the vanguard sent in pursuit to slow us down. And even so, they outnumbered us 2 to 1. What happens when the main force arrives? We must flee. Now.
And abandon the injured, to bleed to death in the mud.
Alas, Reynard, yes. Unless you'd rather we stayed and died with them.
No man left behind.
Gascon is right. Should Nilfgaard close the distance between us, we'll stand little chance.
At least you've the sense to...
But I would sooner perish than let my men rot in this accursed swamp. The medics will tend to all the wounded. Then, what will be will be.
I tell you what'll be.
Snarled Gascon.
Epdai'll take a butcher's hook and gut you. Then hang you from Lyria capital's walls. Yet, if this be your wish...
Meve waited for the medics to sew the last stitch, tie off the last bandage. Only then did she order her force to move out. At the column's end, upon stretchers, lay those without the strength to walk, consumed by fever, dazed or unconscious, dying.
I don't love the decision that I had to make there, but I feel like I had to make it.
And laden with the wounded, the Lyrians moved slow as molasses. Soon, Nilfgaard's forward elements had caught up. The Blackclads nipped at the Lyrians' tail with arrow volleys from the cover of trees and occasional forays by cavalry. They were in no hurry. They could torment their foes, weaken their spirit before the final clash.
Great. Ooh, I don't have enough wood. So close. I need 200 more wood. So close on this wood. 200 more wood and I'll be able to finish completely. Ah, give me that wood. Come on, wood. Oh my gosh, 70 wood. I just need 70 more wood. Oh man, I don't have anything more. 70 more wood. Yeah, there you go. That also could have worked, Bloodspikes. Man, I need 70 more wood. Look at this, look at this. I can make 70 more wood. And I would get this. This is the last thing. Royal tent is done. Mess tent is done. Command tent is done. Training grounds are done. The last thing I have is right there. 70 wood. Ah, so frustrating. Need to lay off the wood. Look, don't tell... Alright, listen. I don't know what you would think, but, alright. Right back to where I started from. I started all the way back there. Wait, whoa. What?
At long last, Meve spotted a dark form spanning the river's course, Red Lobington's bridge.
Wait, I can do
Just
that?
a brief stretch more, and the Lyrians would find themselves beyond the invaders'
I can sell
grasp,
stuff?
free and clear of bogs, and the beasts that prowled them. Yet joy at this sight soon gave way to despair. The bridge was dark, black, from the horde of Nilfgaardians that held it. Clearly the Blackclads had divined the path of Meve's flight, and had cut off her last means of escape.
That's it. We're dead men. All. They'll cut us down to the last.
Meve shut her eyes, felt them sting with fatigue. She knew when she turned she could not show her men 1 ounce of fear, 1 pinch of doubt.
All right, I'm gonna
She
make
gripped
sure
the
that I,
reins tightly.
as soon as I start this, I'm
Leather
gonna
dug
restart
into
from the
her
last
skin,
checkpoint and do
helping
that.
her hold back her
I want
tears.
to. I have plenty of gold. I just want to
When
do
the queen
that.
finally spoke, her voice was strong and boomed over the river's roar.
Okay.
I know what you wish to hear.
The queen began.
That the gods watch over us. That we'll come through the fray unharmed. That a friendly force is but moments away.
There may be a day when the spirit of men fail, but it is not this day.
Those would be lies. The truth is as bitter as it is undeniable. We stand cornered. Cannot win this fight. Cannot flee it. We can but choose how to die. Hanged from the boughs like common criminals. Or weapons in hand, like the fighters we are. I've made my choice. Time you made yours!
With that cry, Meave broke for the bridge toward a forest of spears
Damn.
into a deluge of arrows. She let the tears fall from her eyes. Tears of rage, fear, fatigue. It was not until she'd almost reached the enemy line that she dared glance backward. And she saw she was not alone.
Yeah. Where's my chat? Where's my hype at? Where's my lit? Where's my, to the fray? Battle for the bridge. Meave had never hoped she'd never die in her own bed, surrounded by snot-nosed, teary-eyed grandchildren. Rather, she wished for a worthy end, armor shining brightly, Illyrian banner waving magnificently in hand. Yet under current circumstances, it seemed more likely that she'd die among the rushes, filthy with sweat and mud, trampled under the hooves of Nilfgaardian horses. Could this truly be the fate the gods had decided for her? They would never find out, because they wanted to load last checkpoint. Oh my god, exactly. Oh, are you with me? Just let me reset this checkpoint! They're like, what? Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about this. Oh my god. I completely forgot about this place. Oh my god in heaven. I completely forgot. Alright, well. There it is. Achievement unlocked. Achievement unlocked. Army Camp Tycoon. Fully upgrade your army camp. Yeah. Dogs of War. Unlock all of Gascon's buildings. Yep. Alright. Mark a unit. After 3 turns on turn start, switch its power with this unit's power. Strays Infiltrator. After 2 turns on turn start, boost this unit by blah 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 blah. Set a unit's power equal to the units to its left. Yeah. That's why I saved it the last. Fully upgraded. That was just basically for my own... That was for my own desire of wanting to just, have it all wrapped up. I'm actually not going to use any of those new cards, but... Right, exactly. I have so much gold at this point. Alright. Nice. I wish I had gotten to 500 soldiers, actually. Alright. I'm not going to go through that whole speech again. We're ready to go.
At long last, Meave shut her eyes.
Those would be lies.
Okay. So, here we go. Story battle, and it's a standard battle. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, this isn't Heroes, right? Nice. That's a good start. Do I not even get to redraw? Wow, okay. I guess I don't get to redraw. They're like, nope, you're good. I'm like, okay. If you say so. Alright. Oh, so the queen's not in this. Wow, okay. Oh, shoot. Shoot, shoot. No, 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 no.
Your Grace,
no.
our soldiers, they flee.
Dumb. Dumb.
Defend the Queen! Valyria!
Inarin Jarde Kronfair.
Nice. Okay, so we need to destroy that. I can arrange that. Have some fire. Wait, it was destroyed. What? I destroyed it. It said if it was destroyed, then, like, what? What the hell just happened there?
We may die here today, but not on our hands and knees!
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Well, I wonder what this countdown is. I wonder if that's good or bad. Alright.
Barbarians.
Okay. I need that out there. Alright, let's see.
Catch!
There we go. Maybe. Could well be. Thank you for the follow, some person in chat on my channel. I appreciate it. Alright, if you're gonna pass, I'm gonna pass. He's in a better position than I am going into this next round, but I'm up 1-0, so... That resilience thing is crappy. Crappy.
Don't shoot!
Oh,
Don't
this
shoot!
thing.
We're friends, not foes!
Whoa! Dandelion!
Just gets better and better.
Our boy Geralt!
To the bridge! Cut the way back to the bridge! Bolster the defense!
Hey! Wow. Okay.
I think you'll really like this one.
What's the highest unit? Oh, can't do that one. Who could I return from my hand? Okay, already immune. Okay. This countdown, this thing down here, that's 7, I didn't know, it looked like a countdown, and maybe that's not what it was. Okay, so the only problem I have with this is that it's going to cause them to get boosted, and I need to take them out. Like, they're the problem right now. Rod tosser. Okay. Okay. This thing, I've never seen that there though. I didn't realize that. Maybe because I always see Meve over here, so I never paid attention to what was below her. That's funny. What is the point of that? I could just count it myself. Why would I need them? I don't know. Seems odd to me. Right, let's get rid of this because.
We'll get it done in no time.
Yep. Yep. Oh, now I could have used that. Darn it. Shoot, I could have used that. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it.
Hellcat's
Yeah. I should have actually killed them. Good. That's good. Yeah, I didn't realize that was the thing I was thinking about, was it was a countdown number. I didn't realize. I had really never noticed that before. Okay, that's a lot of damage, which is good. I want her up there so that I can...
anger and suffering. For what?
Death to all of you! Okay, let's see. Yeah, my boy Dandelion. Ha ha! Yes. Okay, I gotta think about how to... Can I... Okay, so I have a question before I put this down there. Damage a unit. Sometimes this is not as clear as I would like it to be. Can I damage... I can damage my own, like, this unit even though it's spying on my side, yes? If I play that, I can damage this, yes? Can someone confirm that's the case? Because that's kind of important. Does anyone know? Oh, you're right. Okay. Well, whatever. But next turn, I will do that, though. I need to take this thing out. See, because I can't... No, but... No. After 2 turns, it destroys the lowest ally on this row. Right now, that's Geralt. Who, for the record, I do not want dead. No, it hasn't had but it hasn't killed anyone yet. Oh, it just did it, you mean? Did it just destroy... Oh. All right. So it just did that. Well, that sucks. Man, killed Geralt's buddy.
I smell a leak.
Darn it.
Now, how did that incantation go?
You mad? Don't shake that!
Okay, I want you dead. Okay. Yeah, destroy here. Oh god, I hate these guys. Although they're not as bad as the other version of those. There's another version of those that's worse.
Your Majesty, no!
What?
I've lost my tooth. Son of a whore.
What the what was that? What? Wait, what the I mean, okay. Like, if you say so. All right, whatever.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
Oh. See, I've only read The Last Wish, so I have not read any of the novels. I need to at some point in the future. Okay. Let's lay down.
Her
my boy
Majesty knows
Renard.
what she's doing.
Oh, I forgot that she's got... Oh. I wish it'd be the total and not just since the last time she used the ability.
Wise choice.
Alright.
Thing about slings, they hide well. Order!
Let's see. Okay.
Hey?
Okay.
Scheiß! In tray! What you looking at?
Alright. Oh, shoot. Actually, yeah, you know what? 1, 2, and 3. Takes care of that cow, too. Alright, now it's going to do the same. One. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Sorry, Renard. My bad. And in. Okay. 129, nothing.
Off to the front yet again.
God, man, those forces are so strong.
I'll relieve you of that pouch.
Nice.
Fishing in the moat? Dead.
All right, here we go. 147 to 16 with 3 cards left for him to play. Here's hoping. That's what I thought. That was a pretty big goddamn lead. Woo! Yeah, I mean, I thought that was going to be a lot. That's a lot of lead to overcome.
Mead was victorious on the banks of the Yaruga, but paid dearly for it. She lost a host of men and suffered harm herself. Yet she'd have been doomed, if not for a certain white-haired witcher.
Yeah.
Meave longed to meet her mysterious savior and set off in search of him as soon as the battle dust had settled. She found him with the field surgeon and learned he was none other than the Witcher Geralt. Yes, incredible as it may seem, I've heard the tale from several and can vouch for its truth. At any rate, making naught of the fact that Geralt's ears were ringing from a blow with a mace, Meave began immediately to interrogate him.
You for Woodbridge?
Asked Meave, prodding him insistently. For a spell, Geralt worried his hearing was shot, but then realized the Queen had a lisp.
Worked out that way, I guess.
You guess?
Meave gagged on the blood in her mouth.
Someone hold me!
The Queen felt Geralt merited the highest honor, a knighthood. Another monarch might have delayed until a more opportune time,
it is pretty good
but
paranoia.
not Meave. Meave delayed nothing.
Nice.
Count Odo. You, sir, do the honors. Alas, I cannot because of my tooth.
For valor shown in battle, I, Meve, by the gods' grace, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, hereby do knight thee.
Gerulf of place unknown. The bridge you felled with men from Rivia. Or so you guess. I guess it falls to me to dub thee Gerulf of Rivia.
Mowage. It's a little goofy. Wov. Twoo wov. Achievement unlocked. Witcher to the rescue. Complete the main storyline for Angren. Hell yeah.
Meve had come home, though by a circuitous route, through Edern's smoking embers, Angren's beast-infested quagmires, cross Mahakam's snow-capped ridges. But she had returned, cloaked in legend, a mighty army in tow.
We're back, people.
The moment was weighty, and not to be tainted even by Geralt of Rivia's disappearance, or dare we say desertion. The hero of the battle for the bridge was now a sought man. Yet Meve was determined to take back her realm, with or without the Witcher's aid. The Lyrians' daring escapade behind enemy lines, and the triumphant victory at the battle for the bridge that crowned it, breathed new life into the North's war effort. Bands of resistance fighters now swarmed the conquered lands, while Kedwen and Redania, on the verge of swearing fealty to the Emperor, suddenly broke off talks with the invader. The Nilfgaardian war machine suddenly screeched to a halt, and the tide of war turned. Facing a united North, the invader had to withdraw the bulk of its forces from Lyria and Rivia. The way was cleared for Meve to retake her lost lands, defeat General Epdahi, and depose Willem. Or perhaps mother and son would not have to fight after all.
Milady, I come at King Willem's bidding.
Prince Willems.
His Majesty proposes a meeting. No arms, no escorts.
His Majesty? Whelp's barely tall enough to reach his mother's bosom. For shame!
Silence. Let him say his piece.
His Majesty, Willem I, wishes to discuss the possibility of a truce.
What the hell is this Willem the First?
He wishes to surrender. Is that his aim?
Your words, not mine, Your Grace.
I've a few more on the tip of my tongue. But save them I shall for later.
Willem I's chosen the site for the parley. In...
Willem I will choose nought. If he wishes to speak, let him meet me midst the ruins of Devil's Tower.
Understood, Your Grace. I'll relay your terms.
Willem's emissary rode off, serenaded by hisses and jeers. Frightened by the clamor, his horse reared and kicked. The rider forced his mount to obey with cracks of his crop, striking many more times than was necessary.
The fool. Nag'll toss him off first chance it gets. Soon as he loosens the reins.
No great loss, I wager. But tell me, your thoughts on this reunion?
Sounds a ruse to me. But I know that won't stop you.
Whence this certainty?
Come now, Meve. At the end of it all, he's your son. You still care about him, it's obvious.
You're absolutely right.
Perhaps let bygones be bygones. Perhaps it's not too late.
Only one way to know.
It's interesting that Gascon says that.
Meve rode out clad in golden plate, her banners waving proudly overhead. She no longer led a band of ragtag partisans, but an army able to fend off an empire and drive its soldiers from her lands.
Ma'am, I've something you must see without undue delay.
Okay. Before I do that, let's take a look here and see what the map looks like. Yeah, so we've just got one. Oh, God. Oh, man. Although, well, yeah. It still looks like a smaller map to me. Wow. That's... Wow. That's a lot. The map is still pretty big, you're right. I thought it was considerably smaller. Oh well. Okay. Let's talk to our boy Barnabas.
You need my help with anything? Anything at all. I've ideas aplenty.
Long you've travelled, Barnabas. The wonders you must have seen. Likely visited many exotic lands before you reached Mahakam.
Wait, I thought this was the last map. This is not the last map? I thought this was the last map.
Corvia, yes. Matina, yes. Nazir, Zeracania, gods, yes. And Korath, even. I mean, such beauty there, though hot. Oh, dreadfully so. Horrible place to grow tulips, if you've ever a mind to try.
It's the last full map.
Novigrad. Lived there a spell as well, but I didn't much care for it.
Man.
Why ever not?
The hierarch, intractable man, banned one of my inventions, condemned it as unholy, vile, etc., etc. Decided he would burn both of us at the stake. As you can imagine, we had a difference of opinion in that regard.
Perhaps I shall regret this.
Reminds me a bit of Darksaber.
What was the thing you created exactly?
I knew you'd be interested. You've a curious mind, dear queen. We're 2 peas of a feather. Quite the clever contraption it was. Made for a widow, wealthy, but aching with longing. In her husband's absence, tormented by unfulfilled needs.
Really?
Stop right there. I knew I'd regret asking.
And see, it had this special crank that when rotated...
Barnabas, no, enough.
As you command, Your Majesty. But if you ever get the urge to see it, I've the prototype still tucked away in my trunk.
I'll keep that in mind, Barnabas. It would be funny if they're like golden trunk. Like you could like...
Noted. But by the gods, please, let's change the subject. Time I attended to other matters.
Ah, yes, you're still here. Off you go, then.
I like Barnabas a lot. What the...
Arnulf, find a place at one of the tables. Have a drink. Meet my men.
The flippin'...
Think there's been a failure to communicate, lass. I didn't join your army to meet men, but to meet death. A good, honorable death.
I like it, let's face.
Quicker you lead me to that, the better.
I can't help but wonder. What does it signify? The tattoo on your head?
Ain't a tattoo. Carve these runes with a knife.
The method makes little difference. What do they mean?
Aim here. Message for enemy archers. Alas, don't seem they can read it. At least not from a distance. And when they get close, it's already too late for them.
Why do you seek death?
I wish not to pry, but why do you long for death?
For only death can cleanse me of shame. You must have heard what they call me. Arnulf the Patricide. A moniker I earned. Oh, I did.
To die by one's child's hand. A terrible fate. And it shall be mine as well if I lose this war.
But did you earn it? This fate?
What?
This fate?
Not always have I been just with Willem. I dismissed him, neglected him, but...
Neglected? Listen, lass. My dad, he beat me. Till my skin turned blue and I chucked red bile.
Damn.
He'd drink and beat, drink and beat. My brother, Ulf, da clobbered him to death. My ma, she took her own life. Never met this son of yours. But I know you's a bit now, and I can say this. No kin of yours needs slaying.
So long, Arnulf.
Interesting. All right. Good. My boy Knickers. All right. Oh, really, Cat Pig? You mean like Arnulf's dad, is what you mean, yes? Oh my god. Report, desertion of Geralt of Rivia. On the night of September 5th, 6th, desertion of the following persons noted. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, Emil Regis, Barber Surgeon, Mary Baring, alias Milva Archer, Kahir Upkalak, Nilfgaardian fugitive, Julian Alfred Pankratz, alias Dandelion, itinerant troubadour. Deserters stole 4 horses, 3 cavalry mounts, 1 civilian mount, and a mule. Wanted notices distributed. Substantial enemies. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, man. Substantial enemy forces still stationed in Kingdom. Large, well-armed garrisons in all cities. Most important, Rivia's castle. Capturing it essential to retaking Kingdom. Populace hates invader and eagerly awaits chance to avenge occupation. Garnering recruits should not present much difficulty. Support from townsfolk during siege also expected. Tameve, the dethroned and dishonored once Queen of Lyria and Rivia. From Duke Arhalabdahi, Grand Chancellor, Commander of Army Group East. Welcome back to Rivia, your highness. As you soon shall see, this land has changed somewhat in your absence. The walls of Rivia's towns I found in ruins. They have now been rebuilt and reinforced, and the garrisons guarding them doubled in respect to their earlier numbers. Each settlement is now also defended by ballistae, catapults, and trebuchets of the highest caliber. We expect you shall pay us a visit. We await you with open arms. Damn. Your Majesty, I've received word you've crossed into Rivia leading a sizable army. Words cannot express how much I rejoice at your return. I fully believe the final victory over the invader is at hand. This is the guy who's been at court for me the whole time. At court, tension reigns. The lords who supported the enemy have suddenly grown spines. Prince Willem prepares to leave Lyria without the Nilfgaardian's knowledge, though I do not know where he will go. Many envoys from the Empire arrive. Judging by General Abdahi's expression, they do not bring him good news. The general's position might be weaker than is widely thought. I will attempt to learn more. May fortune be with you, my lady, and may we meet next in the capital. Captain Tobias. Alright. Morale is good, and oh my god, do we have things to pick up. The truth is now, also, we guess we can get cards, but other than that, we've already built everything up. Oh, we get some more people. I'd love to get up to that 500 number. Hey! 525 get. I feel like that's a good milestone number. Okay. We made it. Yeah, I don't really have anything to spend it on, but, who knows? Maybe I'll... If you spend 15,000 gold, insta-win or something.
Never thought I'd see the day. The Queen's returned.
Yep.
Know this, your grace. Blackclads have shut themselves up in our cities. They give no hint of surrender, show no sign of giving ground.
Yeah.
My. What'll become of Prince Willem now? We've gathered donations to support the war effort.
Yeah.
Helping best we can to beat those black-clad devils. My. What'll become of Prince Willem?
Milady, our soldiers are losing patience. They can't bear to see Nilfgaardian flags fly on our kingdom's borders. They long to see the Rivian coat of arms claim its rightful place. Your grace, I know more urgent matters require your attention, but this would surely raise morale. I'm just going to do it because I want the banner up there. Not because actually it's going to help me. Okay. On we go.
Rivia. And here I feared I would see it no more.
I believed you would. I believed you could succeed. Be victorious, your grace.
We've not arrived just yet, Reynard. Look. Black flags still flutter over the cities. We've yet much work before us. More battles to fight. More blood to spill.
Yep. Yeah, I don't really... It seems odd to me that they wouldn't realize that we'd all be like, oh, we're going to do this. Okay, so up and then up here. So we're going to go through this first. Battle time. What's up, Lucathea? In the barracks. Meave had witnessed the living conditions of many barracks. They typically smelled of boiled cabbage, sweaty foot rags, and cheap hooch. Nilfgaardian barracks, however, proved of a different sort. Cleanliness and tidiness were highly valued. Meave watched with satisfaction as their soldiers... should be plural unless she only has one of them. Filthy, mud-caked boots tracked across their immaculate, polished floors. Yeah, that's too bad. I understand that he's overpowered, but... Man. I'm not going to use her for the first one. That's good. Okay. Let's put this up here.
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
These guys suck a lot. They suck a lot. I want you dead. Those guys absolutely suck. Praise Geraldo de Rivera.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
Yeah, it's understandable as to why, too.
This could hurt.
Okay. Again, I want those guys dead. Oh, god damn it, Knickers. Shoot. We'll foil the books here. Alright, so we got one round down. Not in bad shape. That was nice, too. Don't want that one. Nice, that's okay. I'll take Escon for this one. Okay, let's see. Let's throw the Mahakam Ale up here. Yeah, that thing was pretty awesome.
Yes.
The crossover battle. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh my god. Knickers with that 29 though. Okay, let's throw down oh, I was supposed to put him up here. Darn it. Shoot. That was my bad. Should have put him up there. Let's see. Alright. Again, as I've said, I want this guy dead. Sorry. That helps Gascon. 42-0. Let's keep it up. Okay, that guy's annoying for a different reason.
Watch your heads.
Okay.
Quiet, or the commissar will hear.
Let's see.
Looking to dance, mate?
Why do I keep doing that? I should be putting on the same row as the Mahakamail. I keep forgetting.
Scheiß in time.
Let's see, 10. Yeah, I know. Nothing I can do about that.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a truck full of pegs.
It's too bad. I did it again! Gotta put something on this row! I keep putting them all in the same row.
Off to the front yet again.
Don't you worry yourself, you face. We'll get it done in no time.
That's what I was supposed to be doing. Yeah, row stacking strats, like... Eek, that's not good.
Quick and painful this'll be.
112 to 46. Well, it depends on what else he's got in his hand. 111 to 60. Woo! Just enough. Could have been better if I had been smarter about handling that, but oh well. No big deal in the end. From Duke Ardal Abdahi, Grand Chancellor, Command of Army grew east to Sergeant Jan Fran. Sergeant Queen Meve approaches Rivia. Though her ultimate failure is assured, we cannot rule out the possibility that she will breach the cordon at the border. Thus, I recommend all outpost commanders to conceal division treasuries. In the unlikely event of failure at the border, our resources shall nevertheless not fall into enemy hands. Mark the location of your hidden coffers on a map and dispatch it to High Command immediately. Alright. Wait. What did I look like again? Okay, so it's near a Nilfgaardian city. Oh my god. I'm not going to knock myself out doing that. I mean, I'm basically looking for one that's got that there, so... Let's get this morale before I go back and deal with this fight. Hey, that morale, though. Oh, actually... We could actually pick these two up. Milady, this pit. Bodies piled in. Appear to be peasants, their hands bound and throats slit. Has every look of a mass execution. What would you have us do? A proper burial they're owed, and we shall provide it. Can afford to do that. Okay. Markers, man. Right, okay, so I got the fast travel set up. Okay, now we're gonna go left. Gonna pick up more guys. Hey, we're heading towards that 600 plateau. Well, I mean, I probably could have, you're right, but they did help me a lot.
One foot into the Ruwode to know something was amiss.
Ruwode.
The sickening stench of rot hung in the air.
Ruwode.
Flies swarmed in thick clouds, and crows cawed in a deafening cacophony. What had caused this murder to amass? Well, Meve's scouts soon found out.
Your Majesty.
Reported a certain Sergeant Nadamur.
Not far from here. Past the bend. There's a cottage and it's full of bodies. Our boys and the blackclads alike. Bodies mutilated. Horribly so. Guts ripped open. Entrails strewn about. Heads snapped. Somewhere. Well,
yes?
Branches embrace him. Grip him tight. As if the trees... they strangled him.
Hearing this, the Queen ordered a halt to their march. They would go no further, she thought, till they knew what had killed those men. Luckily, witnesses were soon found. A haggard band of resin burners emerged from a nearby dugout, black with dirt, covered in dried blood.
Milady,
their eldest stammered.
Blackins came and started felling the wood. Forced folk to chop away, to make way for a town, they said. They pushed hard, right to the heart of the forest where the old oaks grow. And awoke some foulness. The old...
Well, it's interesting though, Cat Pig, because I mean, you played on. I mean, I'm playing on normal. I have found it to be. I mean, there have been definitely parts that were challenging. I'd say this was about normal difficulty. I'd say it's about right.
Whole camp, blackclads and loggers alike. Done in one night. No time even to draw their weapons. We was lucky. Found pits to hide in. Just heard something huffed and puffed while talking to the trees, no less.
Reynard ordered medics to tend to the tar makers, then turned to Meve.
We cannot wash our hands of this, Your Grace. The Nilfgaardians awoke the monster, yes, but it kills Rivians just as readily.
Meve stood at the edge of the clearing and pricked her ears. The Ruwode echoed with the cawing of crows, which seemed to perch on its every twig. She also heard the howling of wolves and a hollow rattling, as if branches whipped in the wind.
Whip in the wind.
The day was fair and still.
That Geralt. He just had to desert me.
The Queen removed her cloak to avoid snags and trundled toward the heart of the wood. Her soldiers followed, clutching cocked crossbows to sweaty cheeks.
Thank ye, Your Majesty. You'll protect us from the blackclads and monstrosities. Them blackclads don't understand the forest. Don't understand nature. They rape it. Try to take too much, too fast. We told them. Unwise to venture so deep in the wood.
Oh, the stonefall up there. That's really cool.
Them blackclads don't understand the forest. Don't understand nature. They rape it.
Okay. Right. Letter found. I, Queen Meve, hereby proclaim that upon regaining my throne, I shall raise the geld and poll tax threefold in order to ensure the realm's populace has appropriately compensated the royal treasury for wartime expenses incurred. Similarly, I shall increase compulsory labor twofold. Whosoever attempts to withhold property from royal collectors shall have their hands severed at the wrist and their eyes gouged with a red-hot iron. What kind of garbage is this? What kind of lying propaganda garbage is that nonsense? Man. It's like in one of the original Call of Duties where as you're going through, like constantly you just keep hearing the Russians saying over and over again, like, comrades, you will be destroyed by the, or the Germans, like, you'll be destroyed by the Russians, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right? You're stab them and then like someone turns around and then you see that you stabbed them and you're like, no, this guy was the bad guy. And they're like, really? And you're like, no, but really? Oh. Yeah, exactly. I wonder where we've heard that before. Look at that. Your Majesty, a tree's been snapped clear in half and now blocks the road. I know not what's to blame, but 'tis clearly not the handiwork of man. What are your orders? Shall the engineers remove it from our path? Yep, have them set to work. Alright. We're going to go all the way around here. Oh, maybe? Hi.
Deep in the wood, it grew cool, with a thin fog filling the air. Meve pushed past a large branch of hazel and froze. Before her stood a tall figure, nearly human in form, save the moss-covered deer skull in place of its head. Empty eye sockets burning with naked flame, the monstrosity hurled itself at Meve with a roar.
Rally to me!
Cried Meve, raising her shield.
Everyone! Anyone, to me!
Everyone, do it now! Boom, boom. The Guardian of Ruwode. 700?! The monster encountered by the Lyrians in Ruwode is known to simple folk as a Leshen. They believe it defends the forest against those who too greedily harvest nature's bounty. Of course, the scholars of Oxenford argue this is nonsense, and that a Leshen, or rather Sylvanus Agilis, is simply one of many post-conjunction beings. In truth, it did not matter to me who was right. Optional, eliminate the Leshen. Special rules shorten battle. Jeez. 700? God almighty, man. Really? Whenever this unit takes damage, deal bonus damage of 0. The amount of bonus damage increases by 1 whenever it takes damage. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I want a lot of direct damage then. Actually, it's pretty good. Oh, Raven Minion, huh? Alright, that is going to be useful.
Be wary. We know not what this thing can
It's
do.
the other way to be sure. Exactly, Aaron.
Oh, bother. What have we got ourselves into this time?
Deal bonus damage of 9. Okay, I like that sound. And you can target it. Okay. Oh, wait, I already went. I was like, wait, what? Okay. So, wait a minute. Does this destroy them? This can't be right. Does this cadaverine destroy that guy? Is that really? Does that destroy him? Does that do that? Ah, I'm so tempted. Yeah, probably not. I have another question too. So for this runestone, the way that it's worded, it says whenever it takes damage. So if I start hitting this, I probably won't do this, but oh man, it's tempting. It's very tempting. But actually, you know what? I'm going to use this anyway because... Nah, it didn't. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad I didn't use it all on him then. Yeah. Which is
fascinating specimen. I must study it once we're finished.
You know what?
This could hurt. Watch your heads.
Okay. God damn it, Knickers. I don't know what you just did, but it was something bad. That should have destroyed him. That's a bug. That should have been destroyed more than they did. That's annoying. That should have destroyed him. Death Wish. Increase the damage taken by... I mean, 2 guys just died there.
Looking to dance, mate?
Don't you worry yourself, your Grace. We'll get her done in no time.
See, again, that guy's dead, and so he should have taken more damage there. Oh, actually, wait.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Damn it. It's not enough. Shoot. Man. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, man.
Be wary.
Finally.
We know not what this thing can do.
Oh, bother. What have we got ourselves into this time?
See, that's a bug. Oh no. Okay, so bonus. Okay, it increased bonus damage. I take it back. That is not a bug. Okay, my bad. I take it back. Not a bug. It is not a bug.
This could hurt.
I need to do this because every time he takes damage, it's going to increase the bonus damage. Like that.
A fascinating specimen. I must study it once we're finished.
Watch your heads.
Okay.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Okay. Ah, damn it. Really?
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
Okay, so he's taking 15 bonus damage now. I don't know. I'm not sure that I have enough damage to take this guy down. Because he starts with just so goddamn much. Okay. Actually, this is super close. Yeah!
Believe it's dead. Whatever that means for such a thing.
Boom! Got it. I didn't think I could pull that out. It's not too bad.
From all sides,
That's good too.
The
Look at
monster
that.
teetered and swayed.
We just killed the
fighting
Lorax.
off their blows with ever greater difficulty. Finally, it fell to the ground and fell apart.
I said,
like an undone bundle of twigs.
Happy birthday
In
to the
disbelief,
ground.
Meave towed the pile of dried branches and scraps of bark. She saw no blood, no entrails, as if no monster had ever stood there. As if it had all been a dream.
Was it all a dream?
We return to the road.
Meave said, crushing the beast's deer-like skull under her heel.
Ah, and Reynard, I've a request.
Yes, Your Grace?
Once we regain the realm and return to the capital, remind me to issue an edict. No one is to enter these woods, not to log nor even to gather brush. Just in case.
Those dwelling near the Ruwode heaved a sigh of relief, and the Lyrians returned to fighting an invader who, after what they'd faced in those woods, no longer seemed so frightening.
I mean, I'm not sure that I'd say that. Wow. So many resources. I completed this before I even got to this map. Like, I think you'd have to work hard not to be able to get the, to get all of the stuff by the end of the game. Like, I guess if you just rush through, you know, like, you would do that, but... Admittedly, I have been clearing out everything on each map. But... Alright. Alright, that takes care of that little area. Still nothing here. Okay, so now we're gonna go up here. Right? Alright, we got a regular fight going on up there. Can I get to this? Oh, thought I could get to it. Felling blows. The lumberjack trade is not a safe one. First of all, unfortunate accidents are an unfortunate expectation. Second, the sound of axe striking trunk echoes a great distance. Beasts, it turns out, have sensitive hearing and insatiable appetites. I feel like I need this every time I go into a conference or into a classroom. Like, I have my conference coming up this weekend in Florida. Should I just, like, have this music blasting as I walk into the panel? Like... Everyone's like, what? It's like, nothing. They're like, why do you have this music blasting? I'm like, no reason. What do you mean? And they'd be like, why do you have dry ice behind you? You're like, just had some extra. Yeah. There you go. Like when the I just finished doing midterm exams for them, so I just walk into the classroom and just be like, hey, hey, hey. It's true. Oh man. Oh yeah. Look, you know what, Lucathea? I'm sure you already know this, but sometimes that's the way it goes down, and there's not much you can do about it, you know? Should I out? Yeah, I'm gonna... Well... No, I won't do that, actually. Let's do that.
This could hurt.
You don't suck. Pirouette. Yeah. But I totally get that, though. I totally get that that's one of those things where you're just kind of like, oh my god, man. Like... Okay.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
And dead. I've talked to... That's... Yeah. Yep. That's happened to me. I worried, although it turned out not to be the case, but I worried that happened to me one time when I was doing my comprehensive exams for my doctoral work. And the way it works is you've got like 100 and... It started out with about 400 works that I had to know, and then I had to cut those down to about 140, I think it was about 130 in the end that I was supposed to be able to be tested upon. And it was a 3.5-hour comprehensive exam by 3 experts in the field on all of these things relating to exams. In case anyone wants to tell you this thing about, oh, I know some stupid PhDs. No, you don't. You may know some PhDs that don't have common sense, but you don't know stupid PhDs. That you can't be stupid and do this. But it was like, it was... So anyway, I'm sitting in the room, and they do all this stuff, and they asked me this question about George Herbert's The Temple. And I completely blanked. I was just like... I'm like, it's a poet... I was so tired after months and months of preparing for this. I just was like, I completely blanked. I'm like, I have no idea what that poem is. I don't remember it at all. And so I left the room convinced that I had failed. I was like, well, my work is over. That's not a good way to sort of finish. I'm going to be in debt and with no job at the end of it. And I, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sitting there for about 5-10 minutes while they're deliberating, saying this. And then they come out and they're like, oh, Greg, you did a great job. Congratulations. We're all very impressed. I was like, what? And they were like, yeah, we'll send you the details in a letter. And then they send you like a formal letter. And they basically were like, you've retained a great deal and blah, blah, blah. And then they said at one point, despite a very occasional tendency to overlook the obvious. And I'm like, that's the George Herbert question. But like, it was one of those things where I'm like, I'm dead. I will never do. But so sometimes they know that you're a human being on the other end of it. And they knew by the time I went in there, because they had to sign off on my list, they knew that my list was a good list. There were all of these Renaissance works because my specialty was Renaissance drama, and they knew that I knew the drill, like they did. So, but it was one of those things where I'm kind of like, man, that's, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And plus, I mean, and the way that they described it actually was that, oh god. The way they described it was just like, they knew that I did very well. Like, I did well on that exam. I was just focusing on the bad thing that I had done. But in general, I had actually done really well. But it didn't feel like that. I mean, at the time, it felt like I was just like, well, I'm screwed. So sometimes you don't realize how well you do or don't do. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, today, I mean, and of course it has to do with the environment, right? Because if I had blanked now, like if someone asked me something or something I should know, I would just laugh and I'd be like, I don't. They're like, you know what? It's a good question. I don't even remember. And that would be fine because I don't have to worry. I'm secure in my position, right? I know what I know and what I don't know, and I know what I'm capable of doing. And so there's no reason then for me to have to worry like, oh man, I'm going to lose my job. I mean, I'm not, I know what I'm doing. So, Ben, I'm not in a high pressure environment, but if I was in an exam situation again, that could definitely have an effect. So. Well, yes, true. Sometimes you just can't save them though. As much as you try, sometimes you can't save them. Jeez. Dude. Ah, jerk. It's taking a long time to kill these guys.
Don't you worry yourself, Your Grace. We'll get her done in no time.
You pass, please. So it's all about threatening your brain, is that the idea, Butt Spikes? But he really wants this fight. Actually, wait a second. Is this... It's not a short battle, it's a standard battle.
Looking to dance, mate?
The poem is interesting because it is shaped like a I forget if it's like a pyramid or a temple, or but it's basically shaped like a version of that same thing. So, yeah. And it's, you know, and it's a devotional poem, so there's that going on. And
Nothing personal, I assure you.
I won the round, but good God. Used all my cards to do it. So he's going to have a slight advantage here. He's going to have 4 cards to my 3, but I do have Knickers already out on the field. Okay, see ya, FX. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Shoot. The problem with this is that... darn it. I have to...
Watch your heads!
Shoot. I have to play that first. Which means he's just gonna obviously place the guys elsewhere, which is kind of crappy.
What you looking at?
Pissing in the moat? Oh, you're dead.
I'm not gonna win this round. Yep. So we're tied up, and he's gonna have 4 cards to my... He's gonna have 4 cards to my 3. Ah. That's bad. Bad. Alright. Okay, let's see. Alright. Let's put...
Catch!
Interesting way to look at it, I'd say. Okay. God, those elder bears, man, are so tough.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Ah, god damn it with the elder bear. Shoot. Man. Damn it. It's because that first round took way too long. Way too long. direct damage. Yeah, I don't like... Yes. I do want you up there for sure.
This could hurt.
Yeah, I mean, at its best... Crap. That's bad. At its best, school is designed to help people learn something that they need to learn.
Watch your head.
By teaching them how to think. At their best, that's what school is trying to do, is teach you how to think. It's not even so much about the subject matter as it is about teaching you how to think, and hopefully giving you a lifelong joy and love for the experience. Hopefully. At least that's the theory. The Mahaka Mail might actually help with this problem I currently have. Like that. God, man.
Hey!
Okay. Yeah, well, I've talked about... Oh, that's much better pass this time around. Much better pass this time around for me. Much better pass. I'll take the round, plus I've got 6 cards to start, not even counting these cards I'm getting. That's much better. Yeah, I have actually a thing that I did on education that talks about this very subject. So, like basically a rant on my channel that... Nice, that's the one I wanted. A rant on my channel on this very subject, so... Having taught for over 20 years... Actually, for having taught for 25 years, I have some thoughts on education and its usefulness. Let's see.
Catch!
Doing too many art and craft projects? Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a new one. Let's see.
Stop your yapping and start digging.
Read of Mice and Men 650, 646 times. That is a lot of times. That is unfortunate. Okay, that is going to be a big help. Okay. Four to 4. This is quite an epic fight we got going on here. God, with the fog. It's really screwing me up, this fog.
What you looking at?
Okay.
I'd hoped we could solve this some other way.
I need you to stay up. Oh my god. Come on. Jerk. Let's see. Oh, god damn it. Shoot. Screwed that up. Great. That's wonderful. What a great round for me. Yeah, great. Wonderful. Super great. God damn it. This fight sucks. 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 This fight, I hate this fight. This fight sucks. This fight.
Ever up a
This
storm,
fight
knock
sucks.
out one of your team.
Oh my god, dude. How many of these bears do you have? God almighty.
Wait, you're serious?
I hate this fight a lot. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. It's got too many goddamn bears.
Quick and painful this'll be.
Try this a different way. Elias. I don't know if I can bear it, Elias. I just don't know.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Those are not the trinkets I wanted. Oh, for Christ's sake. Those trinkets sucked. I was expecting to get Black Mirror out of that. That trinket sucked, Barnabas. Those trinkets completely sucked. I want you to know, Barnabas, that your trinkets suck, they're bad, and you should feel bad. Just Just want you to know that. I would think so. I'll have to pause for thought.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
What's up, Kilobyte? Claw your way to a... Despite the trinkets. Ooh. I see what you did there, too. I sense a critical role. I sense a soul in search of answers. I hate to do this, but... Ah, so close to being dead. So close. Well, actually, now that I think of it, I can probably kill you on this way.
An eye from half a league away.
Jesus, it's just like so many savage beasts. Like really, so many. It is crazy talk.
Love, not war.
It's gonna be a right good levy, big and beautiful.
Alright, now you should be passing. I don't understand why it's taking this long to pass. Like, I've got this. Yeah, thank you. Alright. That's one round down. Nice.
I smell a leak.
Okay. God damn it. Stupid freaking impenetrable fog garbage.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Ugh. I can't use it yet because I'm going to get 2 damage because of knickers. Man. Alright, that's better. Nice, there we go. It's that fog is so nasty. In fact, I'm almost thinking, I hate to do this, but I may have to actually go in and get the Pathfinders so that I can clear out this stupid fog. Because that fog is really the thing that's causing the problem.
Looking to dance, mate?
Oh my god, dude, with the Elder Bears, how many bears do you have? Good Christ, enough! Just realized I didn't fire that thing off either. God almighty. Blame Tawny Bear. Oh, good. That's good. I'm glad we have more impenetrable fog. Because I was just thinking to myself, you know what we're missing these days is impenetrable fog. I haven't seen impenetrable fog in at least 30 seconds. So really, we should definitely make sure that we continue that impenetrable fog. Are you kidding me with that nonsense? Oh, hey, look, it's another bear. That's super cool, because I was just thinking to myself about how it's cool that I don't have a bear. God almighty. Go to hell. Alright, I need to come up with a new deck, obviously. I've got to get some stupid... Oh. God, is that annoying. Alright, so I've got to put together Pathfinders, because obviously... those stupid fog spawning things are just impossible to deal with otherwise. Alright, command tent. Where are those Pathfinders? Clear all row effects from your side. Okay. So... recruit. Yes. Recruit. Yes. Recruit. Yes. Recruit. Yes. Alright. Now, let's see. I don't think that these guys actually do much there. Those guys probably do. I'm going to leave Barnabas in there, but Barnabas actually kind of annoyed me in that fight. Let's see. Damage all enemies by 3. Panding to the punsters. A big. Transform a damaged unit into a bear. That's sounds about right. Restraint. Force 2 units to duel. It's possible. Blood also may be possible. Let's see. Those are all trinkets. Also trinkets, yeah. So that's not going to work. Damage enemy by the total number of units. Actually, you know what? Arnulf the Patricide. Let's get you in. Okay. Alright, folks. I'm going to give this one more shot, and then I'm going to have to call it for the day. And I normally wouldn't be doing this, except that Blackheart is not here. Which, can we confirm that? I don't think Blackheart is here. I want to make sure he's not here so that I'm not taking his spot. But I believe he's not, unless I'm mistaken. Okay. Alright, so I'll do one more fight here. And then that will wrap it up for me for this evening. And then next person up after that will be Biff McSkylark, who will be here tomorrow for some fresh meat, by which I mean Diablo. Alright, I want to fast travel there only so that I can save Okay, good. Okay. Haha! We'll never talk about this again. Okay. Alright, one last time. You killed Diablo today. Nice. Congratulations, Inquisitor. It's been amazing watching the reaction to that. I mean, how many people were so excited. No, 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 no. Where are my Pathfinders at? Where are my Pathfinders at? There's my Pathfinders. Yep, good. Alright. Yep. Diablo's on GOG. But it's never going to come to GOG. They would never do that. My cynical world tells me. See ya, Savage Bear. Only you can defeat Savage Bears. Only you. Okay. Oh, another Savage Bear. Good. I was just thinking that we've been, you know, I was feeling bad that we haven't gotten more Savage Bears. So, yeah. Kind of want to hold on to that.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Okay. Nice. That was a useful use of that one. Bear meat. Ah, that's a much better pass. I'll take that. Absolutely, that's a much better pass for me. I haven't even used up my awesome cards yet. Nice, I can kind of block that off. I'm going to want to hold on to her. I don't really think Odo is going to help. That will help, though. Still got these guys. Got my sappers. That will take care of the Pathfinders. Good. I have never had bear meat. This is where someone is going to say, it tastes like chicken, I assume.
This could hurt.
Haha! That's right, you bastard.
Don't like this.
Booyah! Your stupid freaking fog effects. Jerk. Should have actually killed the wolf there, but whatever. Jeez, man. You've had it? Really need you to be healing the Lyrian Pathfinder. Duel would actually help. Okay, for a minute I thought he deployed fog again, and I was about to be real displeased. But he did not. Okay, man, if there was just more fire I could put down there, but I can't. Oh, but I can do this, though. Nice. Awesome. Oh my god, I swear to God, man. Let's see.
Don't you worry yourself, Your Grace. We'll get her done in no time.
You wrestle the bear to death yourself. Okay. Let's see. Dude. You bastard. Suck it. Alright, let's see. I'll wait for her on that. Let's see. Okay. I should have probably played her earlier. That was good.
I'd hoped we could solve this some other way.
Okay, 5. Okay. Jerk. All right. Ha! How's that taste? Let's see. Oh, I should have played these guys first. Well, damn it. That's unfortunate.
Missing in the moat? Oh, you're dead.
Oops, sorry. This better be a hell of a single card you're holding on to, jerk. Ha! This is because I'm having fun with this.
The shank.
Don't even care. Pow! Got you this time. That was all it took, you guys. It was just getting the Pathfinder. That's all I needed to do, because that way I could clear off that fog, and that meant that I was able to take care of the rest of it. And now I'm going to go in and take that out, because although I liked that card for that purpose, it's not very useful on a regular basis, but... I see... yeah, I take that back. Maybe I will keep them in there for now. Okay. Alright, cool. I'm glad that that's how things went down. So, I did not realize that this, excuse me, map was just as big as the other ones. I thought I had been told that the next map was smaller, but it's the one after this that's smaller, not this one. So we got a long way to go. So, but the good news is that we have finished Angren. And I think with the next session, we will be able to get through much of the rest of this. We may still be 3 sessions away. I'm really hoping I can do this in 2 sessions, but it might be 3. Ah, shoot. Yeah, it may be 3. But we'll be done with it by the end of April. I can say that for sure. I mean, I'm loving this game, but again, I felt like I started to feel like I did the end of the Bard's Tale, where I was getting stir crazy and I wanted to finish this, because I have an interesting game to play next, and then I'm going to be heading back to Pathfinder Kingmaker after that, and then finally back to Divinity Original Sin 2. But all of that, however, is going to happen, but not at this time. Because now the time has come for me to close up shop for the day. But I had a good time. I hope you folks enjoyed yourselves as well, and had fun watching as I battled through Angren and took care of that and dealt with the twist and all that kind of stuff. And I enjoyed the conversation that folks are having in chat as well. So I'm going to be back to you folks Well, make sure that we get the World Series champion Boston Red Sox, the team of the millennium. Make sure the hat's right. I'm going to be back to you folks next Tuesday. And next Tuesday is going to be a D&D with GOG Day, Storm King's Thunder. So that'll be happening next week. And then the week after that, we will return to Thronebreaker as we get ready to wrap that game up. I do want to mention that next week I'm going to also be coming on at 3:30. Blackheart has been kind enough to let us go till 6:30, even though technically he's supposed to start at 6. But he's going to let us go till 6:30. I already cleared that with him so that we can get our full session in. So that would be lovely. But that's going to be happening. And next week as well is this Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library, my D&D 5e compatible adventure. We're launching the Kickstarter for this, Alligator Alley Entertainment, which does the game Esper Genesis, and also a series called Witch Hunter, a game system called Witch Hunter. They're releasing this module, which is an adventure and a source book, and it is coming out starting next Tuesday is when the Kickstarter launches. So hopefully we will be able to get some information going about that, because that would be really awesome. Also, I will be back on my channel on Friday, where I will be streaming live and in living color from the International Conference for the Fantastic and the Arts down in Orlando, Florida, where I'm going to be doing a panel presentation and a reading, and I'm going to actually do I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to be streaming Friday night with that, with Esper Genesis, and then Saturday with D&D Curse of Strahd, if that is interest to you. As for us, GOG will be back to you tomorrow morning with Biff McSkylark as he continues to play Diablo. But thanks, everyone, for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to Fraswar, who streamed before me. And thank you to everyone who was here. You're all lovely people. And I will see all of you wonderful people. Gerwolf of Wivia says good night for now. Thanks, everyone, and be good to each other.